In the last 20 years or so, dog training has really changed. It's a lot more fun for dogs now because we use food lures, food rewards in training, and also we use a lot of fun and games. However, it's backfiring on a lot of people because they don't phase out the food lures and food rewards. And so you see them with like a 4-year-old dog going to the dog park and they got a big bag of dog food here. And of course, the dog's just not paying attention to it now. The dog has other interests. And so this is when we move into a different type of training that we will discuss in the adult dog section. What you've got to do is you've got to use the food in training to get the desired effect and then phase it out as quickly as possible. In fact, phase out all external rewards. You can take 4 quantum leaps in training when you do this. Number 1, phase out food lures. You only need them for about 6 or 12 repetitions and then the puppy learns. Oh wow, when they say sit, the food in their hand moves up and my butt goes down and I get the treat. Oh, I'm just going to sit when they say sit and move their hand up. So you don't need food in your hand. So take it out of your hand, put it in your pocket, and then try with just hand signals and verbal commands. Next, you want to reduce the amount of food rewards you're giving. If every time the dog sits, you give him a food reward, it's like every time your child does his homework, he gets a gold star. Even though, one night he didn't do much homework, it was really badly done, he's getting a gold star for this. No, if you only reward, say, half of the dog's responses, the better responses, then you'll find now his behavior is always going to continually improve. So if it's a below average response, no reward, above average response, he gets a reward, really good responses get even better rewards, and incredible responses get jackpots. So phase out the amount of food or the number of times you reward the dog with food for doing it. Number 3, let's just phase out these food rewards entirely, because the dog's going to blow them off when he becomes an adolescent. Let's replace them with much more meaningful life rewards, things that mean something to your dog. So you're walking along the street, here comes another dog, your dog wants to say hello, you say, Rover, sit. Oh, good boy, say hello. So say hello means, of course, go up to the other dog and sniff his rear end, but what bigger reward could you give your dog? Now, the distraction is the reward in training. So you've got to convert all the dog's distractions or major interests and convert them into life rewards for training. Eventually, though, we make the 4th quantum leap, and we want to phase out all external rewards. And rewarding the dog is now not necessary, because if you say, come here, the dog says, yeah, good call, I want to. If you say, walk by my side, the dog thinks, I couldn't think with a better person to walk with. That now for the dog, he doesn't need to be rewarded for doing it, any more than we as people need to be rewarded for taking tango lessons or playing tennis or jogging or skiing. Doing it is the reward. And when you've reached the point where now the response becomes the reward and the dog is internally reinforced and self-motivated, you really have now achieved the holy grail in dog training.